What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Cage Rumble Draft. It's the Xbox Rumble. It's going to be tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. UK time, and I'm here with Mr. Humbleding to announce the draft. We're going to use, as usual, Google Random Number Generator. Humble is going to join us in just a little bit.
I'm here. I'm just listening. I'm letting you talk. How are you doing, Gancho?
Doing great, bro.
I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be amazing, Gancho. We've got the Xbox Rumble tomorrow. 20 players are entering. 20 players are about.
It's actually 19 players, and we really have one more spot.
All right, we'll do a random spot for that place and try and get a replacement. How about that? Does that sound good?
Yeah. I'm down to do that.
I'm also, just so you know, Gancho, I know it's live on air, but we this is how we roll sometimes. I'm just currently sending you the template for all the numbers so we can actually do it live and add the names live. Hopefully, maybe, who knows?
All right. Maybe we'll be able to do it. Let's get to the draft. So. The first name on my list, those numbers that you see at the bottom right corner are non-official. They're just for my information here, so I can use the random number generator and put a number between 1 and 19 and actually have an idea easily which fighter in a row that is. So the first one I see, Jinja Ninja, Yes Sirski, Jiu-Jitsu Rage 80, Quitsworth, Pigeon Scout, AJ is the Pug, Seri Cascade, AJ Scott, Notes MMA, Mystic Mac, 8044 Lopez, the current Xbox champion of Cage Rage, undefeated 5-0 as well. AJ Spams, Iron King, Wolf XI32i, Bullworm LXR, Pudgy McPappy, XTevX Tacos, AG's KB King, Kryptonite King, and one random replacement. Well, it's not really a replacement, but one random person that we're going to select. So 20 people are going to be part of that tournament. I hope you are hyped as much as I am, because I'm really hyped for the tournament tomorrow.
We got our champion in there, Gancho. Like this is crazy. We got Eddie Lopez in the actual tournament itself. All of these guys
and the former champion. The first ever Cage Rage Xbox champion, Jiu-Jitsu Rage.
Imagine they get next to each other. Like, obviously, the number 20 is going to be the number that everybody's wanting to get. But at the same time, something I noted last time I played in this was I kind of wanted to be. I was really late picked, and I kind of wanted to be picked a bit earlier, mainly because I wanted a chance at going on a bit of a run. There's only killers in this, but a chance of going on a bit of a run just to try and win that other cash prize that we have. You know, the cash prizes in this are key, and the one who goes, the Iron Man, I'd like to call him, the Iron Man, the person who goes the longest in the tournament is going to get a lot of money, and so is the person that's going to win it. So it's not necessarily about just finishing in the last 16 and 9 to 20 and kind of getting them lucky spots where you can go on a bit of a run, a little tiny run and win it quite easily. It's about if you get it early and you go on a bit of a run, you're going to win some money, just like Sick War did in the last one. He went on a tear. He also got loads of views for his channel. He got loads of people messaging me, who's this guy? So it brought some exposure. It's something we don't talk about enough on Cage Rage, but bringing the audience to your channels and you guys as players and streamers and stuff like that is super important. Look what Cage is doing for me right now, and I'd like to say thank you, Gancho, for that. Letting me do the draw on my channel and giving me the exposure that people have never seen my channel before, coming over and having a little look. So
make sure to hit that subscription button if you haven't, guys, because Humbo is trying to reach that 1,000 subscription mark so he can become a YouTube partner and actually get some money for all the work that he's done. And the reason you need to subscribe to his channel is not only because we're doing something on it, is just because you can find a bunch of very important and very useful information, like some videos on the latest updates, what actually the updates are doing, what the updates are not doing, and some nice fighter showcases. There's also a bunch of videos where I'm getting knocked out, so if you'd like to see the boss getting knocked out, go and see that there.
Yeah, obviously we do quite a lot on my channel before we jump into this, but the Kryptonite the King, thank you for subscribing. There we go, it's starting to unload. I'd just like to say thank you everybody that supports me as well. I do live streams a lot now as well, so something we've been doing. Last night we did a live stream where if I got beat, I did some sort of exercise, 10 reps, so it was like a push-up, sit-ups or squats. I got beat 70 times, so I did 70 reps. It was a nice little workout. Yeah, 70 reps. I know, I was surprised. I lost my first 3 fights.
No,
I was like,
I
oh
was
my god.
honestly surprised because it was like midnight for you. It was 2 a.m. for me, and I was so sleepy. And
20.
I was like, "How the fuck is this guy doing some
Yeah.
push-ups?" And he's
Oh,
not only making push-ups, he was sending me videos for proof, just in case someone says, "Yeah, this guy is full of shit and not doing anything." He had someone to send the videos for proof. Only because we don't have a camera for your streams yet. But we'll get to
Yeah.
that point. Let's move to the draft. By the
Yeah,
way,
let's do it. Let's do it.
we got the numbers on the screen. I've got the random number generator. And let me open the messages with Humble so I can actually
I'm
note
reading.
that down there.
That's what he said. What's up? Can someone invite me to the Discord, Suave Jamie? Yeah, Suave Jamie will get you invited. We do have that random place, Suave Jamie. If you wanted to nick into there, you know what I mean. We do need somebody to jump into this one. So Xbox player, and you're an Xbox player. Technically, you're in the rankings. I think you.
Yeah.
Come-
He
Yeah, he
was top 20 really because of his. No, I don't know if he was top 20, but he was right below the top 20 with 1-1, and he won in the first round, I believe. So he was somewhere high in the rankings basically. So absolutely legit to be part of the tournament.
Love Suave Jamie in the tournament. He's a great streamer. Go follow him if you don't. One of the best players in the world, if not the best. Dylan Carr, yes I will. Sickwa, I love this rumble. Josh Craig, let's go. Irvine, Randy Orton is here. Well, let's just get this. Let's get this going.
I'll
Let's get this
generate
going.
the first
guys.
number.
Okay,
Number 20. So
number 20. That's a random. It's
that's
the random number.
player. That's the random
Okay.
player. All right.
So the first player is well, if you say random, but it's the person who gets the entry. So it could be Suave Jamie technically. That could be Suave Jamie if he signs up and gets in straight away. We'll give him that spot. Where someone said something extra here. Shout out to the Xbox Cage Rage. Thank you, extra. I hope you well. I know you've been busy. I know you've had some stuff to deal with. We'll see you back sooner rather than later. Let's go. Let's get this going. So number 20 is the random number. He's going to be fighting.
1 second. Just noting down. I won't be able to get the graphic on, the one that you sent me. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see.
It's okay. I just thought I'd try.
Maybe I will. Number 2 is the next one. So, yes, Sirski.
Yes, Sir Ski versus the random. Well, the person who's going to potentially get a spot. We can find an Xbox player to fulfill that one. I know there was a few people that didn't get a place as well. So if Jamie doesn't sign up, maybe he goes to one of them guys. But it's a good start already. And as this works, number 1 and number 2 get drawn into the Rumble. It's pretty much like a Royal Rumble. So just like the WWE do. So the 1 and 2 get drawn into the Rumble. Then number 3 will fight the winner of that. Number 4 will fight the winner of that. Number 5, it'll go all the way to 20. Etc. And that's the way it's going to work. The numbers you see on the screen right now are for us, the ones on the right hand side. The numbers that we're drawing are going to be for the actual placement, so they're not the original standings. So far, Yosserski is number 2, and number 20, which is the random person, is the first 2 people entering the Rumble. Who is the third person, Gancho?
Tacos. Tef Tacos, basically. He's one of the guys of Husky, who is the sponsor of this tournament. Shout out to Husky for that, by the way. He's putting $50 into that tournament. And he's got 2 people in it. Pudgy McPappy and X-Tef X Tacos.
Amazing, and thank you, Husky. If you'd like to be a sponsor of Cage Rage, this is how we grow our tournaments. This is how we do it, along with the merch you keep seeing us advertising. If you'd like to be a sponsor, just hit us up. We'll help you promote your tournaments. We'll help you promote your page, your leagues, anything like that. Just or your YouTube channels, things like that. We'll try our best to promote you for some sponsorship for a tournament or etc. That's kind of what we do at the moment. That's kind of how we're doing it. It's been an amazing thing. Husky's shown that it's working at the moment. It's been doing really well, and we will be promoting this tournament tomorrow night, so it's going to be great.
Absolutely. As far as I heard, Husky actually got more money because of the promotion he did for Cage Rage than what actually he put in.
That's amazing.
That's why
That's good.
He not doubled, but 2.5 doubled the money that he's putting for Cage Rage this time in $50. Let's go to the next one. We are having number 19. Number 19 is Kryptonite King.
Can I just say something about Kryptonite King as well? Kryptonite King has a fight, I believe, on Saturday. I can't remember who it's against. I'll have to check the the sheep, but the matchup sheep. But I know the reason he didn't get a spot in the Rumble is because he had a fight, and I was getting hit up on my own channel in the Discords and everything. He has a lot of fans, a lot of followers. One of the most unselfish people in the community. A lot of people love Kryptonite King and wanted to give him their spots.
I've got messages from at least 3 people saying, "Yo, how come Kryptonite King is not in that in the tournament?" And I'll tell you that this was honestly a mistake on my end. I have no idea why we didn't put Kryptonite King, because he's an absolute beast. He's fighting on the main card. Well, I know why we didn't put him, because he's got a fight on Saturday, really. But I should have actually thought about it and put him in the Rumble. Honestly, he's a beast.
It was me that didn't put him in. The reason we don't do that is because we try and give as many people fights. If you're already fighting on the weekend, we try and give somebody else a spot and something else. And you potentially, Kryptonite King might go on a run here and knock out 10 people in a row. So you could fight 10 times and then fight again on Saturday. And other people have missed out. That's kind of the way we do things. But he gets a spot in the Rumble, and he comes in as a number 4. He comes in at.
He's number 4, absolutely correct.
Yeah. Number 4 in the Rumble. Number 5, the person that's going to be facing that one is going to be...
1 second.
I'm sorry, I'm rushing Gancho there. Kick my butt.
No worries.
We still got KB King there. We still got Eddie Lopez. Still got Mystic Mac, No Time Mage, Scott Cascada, the Pug. We got Jiu-Jitsu Rage, the former champion.
Number 13, Iron King.
Ooh, Iron King.
I've got no information about Iron King, to be honest. Never seen him fight before.
I love our Xbox rankings, because it's so open and people never heard of some people, and then other people come along and they shock us, and we're like, wow. Just like AJ's KB King, he's 1-0. He beat a great competitor last time he fought. People like that, they come along from nowhere and they shock the world. So is Iron King going to be the man? Who knows? He comes in at number 5.
Let's see. Next one is going to be 7, which is Sari Cascade.
Sari Cascade of where's Sari Cascade? He's ranked. He's just outside the rankings at the moment. He's ranked number 20 in the rankings. He's 2-2 in Cage Rage at the moment. He's coming off a win. So that Sari Cascade's always hit me up in the chats and stuff like that. A really nice guy. He comes in at number 6 in the Rumble.
Number 7 in the Rumble is going to be, well, Yasersky has big luck. Number 7 once again. Let's run it once again with one. Number 5, Pigeon Scout.
Pigeon Scout. Where's Pigeon Scout ranked? Let's have a quick look. I've seen Pigeon Scout. He's just ranked above Karis Cascade. He's currently 1-0 in Cage Rage. Rocking a win in Cage Rage, so this is going to be his second fight in Cage Rage in the tournament, and he comes in at number 6, I believe.
That's number 7, actually.
Number 7.
Scout. Let's see who's next. Going down to number 1, Ginger Ninja.
Ginger Ninja, where's that? Oh, there we go. I thought we hit number 5 there.
Ginger is very high on the rankings, by the way. Well, not really high actually. He's number 10 with 3 wins and 3 losses, but that's a pretty good record if you ask me. Coming off a win against the former champion, Jiu-Jitsu Rage via decision.
Great fighter as well. He can get it done. Sometimes he can play really well, and then other days, like myself, sometimes I show up and sometimes I don't. Just the way it is.
Yep, absolutely.
Humble or be humbled. That's what I like to say.
Number 14 is Wolf XI32I.
And I think this might be his debut, Gantron, if I'm correct. Wolf, I can't see him in the rankings, which tells me it's his debut fight. So Wolf, he's got a lot of proof here. He's going to make it on the big stage on Cage Rage. We'll tell you afterwards as well how kind of the rules are working for Cage Rage. I don't know if Gantron's got them up, but I can kind of remember some of them, and I've also got some of the ideas of how we're going to stream this time as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to bring it up in a little bit once we get through the draft here. Just leaving a quick note here. All right,
Is this bingo? Amy Smith said, no, it's not bingo. Amy Smith, it is the Cage Rage Rumble, which is happening at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night on Cage Rage UFC 4. It is very, very crazy event where it's a standard bank tournament. There's loads of money involved. People go against each other. Number 1 to number 2 start the contest, and then it goes all the way at number 20, and you have to try and survive as long as you possibly can to win the tournament for a lot of money. And the person who lasts the longest also wins some money. So clear that up for you, Amy. It is not bingo. I believe Amy Smith is the sister of a top fighter. I can't remember his name. I think she's a good player as well. Anyway.
Number 4. Number 4 is Quidsworth.
Quidsworth. Quidsworth is currently ranked. Let's try and find him. Oh, I can't find him. I'm sure Quidsworth fought before. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I see his name signing up, but he hasn't fought yet. But Quidsworth gets a spot in the Rumble, and he's which position did he get? Was it number 9? I lost my train of thought.
Quidsworth is. Where's he ranked? He got.
I can't find.
He had a fight.
Can't find.
I'm pretty sure he had a fight.
Well, we can't see him on the leaderboard for some reason, so we'll have to figure that out.
It's really fun because he actually no-showed in his debut, and he's getting a spot on the Rumble.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, Quidsworth.
Make sure to show up, brother, because this is going to be your last chance.
Yep. 2 no-shows and gone.
Next number 5. It's number 5. Number 5 is Pigeon Scout.
Pigeon Scout.
Then number 2, Yeserski. He's been selected already 4 times. 16 is Pudgy McPappy.
Pudgy McPappy, one of the guys from the Husky team. He's a very, very good striker. I've seen him strike a lot of times. Likes to mix it up a lot. Good head kicks, good boxing, really good boxing. So Pudgy, is he going to be I think he's a wild card in this one, but is he going to win the tournament? Who knows?
Who knows, man? Who knows? There's a lot of people who are like, they're the black horses sometimes. People sleep on them, and they show up in tournaments like this. For example, Ben has done that a few times.
Yeah,
a lot of people
3 times in a row. 3 times in a row, Ben did it.
Eagle Rush, we called him the king of the tournaments.
Zach did it. Zach did the last one.
Oh yeah, Zach actually did it as well. Nobody was really expecting Zach to win this one. Well, not the people that are knowledgeable as the people inside the league, and like us, the organizers and all that, but. Most people were just basically sleeping on Zach, and he proved that you can't just sleep on fighters in Cage Rage in general, bro. Anyone can lose, and it has happened multiple times.
Let's get the next person into the Rumble.
Number 5 again.
Already been.
Have him. Pigeon. Lucky people. Number 11. Eddie 44 Lopez, the champion.
Oh, the champ! The champ is here. The champ's coming in at the Rumble. What number was that, Gancho?
That's number 11 as well, I believe. Number 12.
11.
That's number 12.
Well, he has to be 8 people to win that tournament. So Eddie Lopez looking to he's got a good spot there for me. For me, that's a good spot because he can also win the tournament, but he's also got a chance to try and get a good win streak going there.
Absolutely, bro. We saw last time the most wins winner was Fabio with 11 wins. It's not even necessary to do that in this tournament for the champion. He just needs to go through 8 people, and he's already went through 5-0 in Cage Rage.
Just 8 people, including Jiu-Jitsu Rage, who's going to be added soon as well. So just 8, not big deal. I love this tournament. Next person to be added to the Cage Rage Rumble, Gancho. Who is it going to be?
Number 1, Ginger. He's in.
Already got it.
Number 16, we got him. Pudgy. That was.
Yeah.
Number 7, we got him. Sarah Cascade. Number 20. Well, 20
already
was
got
selected.
it.
Basically, that's a random fighter. 16 Pudgy. Come on.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Repeating numbers. 17. Tacos, we got him.
Got him. We're looking for 18. We're looking for
number
15.
4.
We're looking for
Quidsworth again. We got him.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. It's going to keep going. What we'll do is we'll separate these guys into a smaller
19.
categories in a second.
Got him. 20. We
After
got
the
him.
after the next person, we'll do a separation.
9. Number 9. That's Notes MMA.
Notes MMA, really good fighter, top level fighter. He's ranked number 4 in the division with a 3-1 record at the moment, coming off 2 wins. Oh no, did he lose his last fight? He might have lost his last fight actually.
Notes.
I think
no, actually, Notes is in a couple of wins run. Second
he's
round
3-1.
submission
Yeah.
against AJ the Bug, and second round knockout against Toxic Carnivore.
Ooh, he's got his hands full though because the champion got the last place, and whoever goes on that run towards Eddie Lopez they're gonna have a good big fight on the hands there, and then they've got Notes MMA after that. That's a tasty little section of the tournament there that I'm going to be keeping an eye on.
Absolutely crazy section.
But he can't submit Eddie Lopez, so we'll see how that goes. Gancho, do you want to get rid of everybody that's been selected and we'll make a smaller category just so we're not pressing buttons only?
It's gonna get harder and confusing, so let's just continue.
Alright, okay.
1, we have him. 2, we have him. 5, we have him. 19, AJ's KB King.
No, that's Crypto.
Oh yeah, Crypto, yeah. Sorry.
It's alright.
Okay, let's continue. Number 9, Notes. Number 14, Wolf.
Wolf.
15, Bullworm.
Bullworm. Yeah, that's the guy. Bullworm, he is also a debut fighter. Interesting. Bullworm signed up as well for Saturday this weekend, so it looks like a new addition to Cage Rage. We get to see what Bullworm's got on show, and he's got 2 killers behind him there with Notes and Eddie Lopez, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does against them, but maybe he'll shock the world.
Maybe. Let's move on. Next number is going to be number 17, and number 17 is Tacos, so we have him.
You've seen it.
Number 6. Number 6.
Number 6. Oh,
AJ's the
Pug.
Bug. Nice.
I'm looking for AJ's. We need AJ's again, great fighter. He's currently. Let's have a quick look through the leaderboards. I can't even remember if he's ranked in the top. Yeah, he is. He's 11, 2-1, and he's 11 at the moment. He came off a loss in his last fight. Doesn't mean anything though at the moment. Earlier in this Xbox season, a loss here and there. You can go on a few. You can have a few losses and then go on a mad run. But yeah, AJ's the Pug number 11, looking to add some worth to his name.
Right, so we already have. Actually. 1 second.
KB King, 18. 18 needs to be drawn.
1, 2,
12.
1 second. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 people on my list that don't have 1, 2,
KB King
4
hasn't been
actually.
picked. KB King hasn't been picked. I think you've marked him accidentally.
No, KB King was in.
I've not heard a number 18. It's just been you.
No, AJ's
You
KB.
just
Oh yeah, I made a mistake with Crypto. Number 19. Yeah, you're right. All right. Yeah, so everything's correct right now. So 5 more numbers. Let me just make it this way then. KB King. It's easier now because we have only 5 people. AJ Spams. Mystic Mac.
let's read the chat while Gancho's doing this. No. Irvine saying no, that's my dude, that's my master, and that's the bottom line because Crypto said so. His opponent no-showed. I don't know who you're talking about, Crypto, but
I think he's talking about Quizworth.
all right, okay. His opponent no-showed. Got you. Now I remember. Amy Smith is the sister of I Smith. That's who she is.
Yeah,
Also,
sometimes there's situations like that. I mean, you don't get too much into it. And yet, at the end of the day, the people who consistently show up at some point. I mean, we notice them once they show up. They no-show twice already, so you know.
Yep.
And they start getting no fights. Basically, that's how it works. Let's see. KB King is now going to be number 1. Spams is number 2. Mystic Mac is number 3. Jiu-Jitsu Rage number 4. And Scott is number 5.
Ooh,
So
some killers there. Some killers there, Gancho.
Change the maximum number to 5 and let's generate. Number 2. Spams. Spams is the next fighter.
Spam's got a big break there. Obviously, he probably wanted to be higher on the rankings, but Spams is ranked number 2 in the Xbox division. So it's an interesting place for AJ Spams to be with a 3-1 record. He is coming off a loss, but we'll see how it does.
Let's see how it goes. Next one will be number 4. Number 4 is Jiu-Jitsu Rage, the former and the first Cage Rage Xbox champion, and the only person in the more than 3 years Cage Rage history, the only person who has held the Xbox championship and the PlayStation championship. Not simultaneously, we don't have a champ yet. Maybe we'll get to that point. There's a lot of people getting to that champ status. I've heard that.
Well, Rayhan's number 1 in the world at Xbox, just saying.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, he told me actually he wanted to go for the Xbox belt right after he defended his belt last time. But I don't know why we didn't go for it. Maybe
We'll see.
Number 2 again, we had him. Number 4 again, we had him. Obviously, number 1 is KB King. AJ's KB King.
KB King coming into that tournament. KB King really impressed me in his debut for Cage Rage. Absolute phenomenal striker, ranked number 12 at the moment with a 1-0 record. I'm really excited to see him take on some of the elite competition in this, especially with that run from top 10 downwards with some of the champions, and they've been ranked quite well here, Gansho, haven't they? Especially with the rankings, they've been put in this position quite well. It's going to be an interesting end of the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. It's getting harder and harder in this tournament to get to the end. I mean, it's a banger, bro. We have the former champion at number 17. At number 12, we have the current champion, undefeated. We have KB King, highly ranked. We have Spams, highly ranked. Notes MMA, highly ranked. Pudgy McPapi, very good striker, debuting in Cage Rage. Yes, Sirski. Sari Cascade. I mean, a bunch of crazy fighters, bro.
We still got Mystic Mac and Scott left as well. So one of these guys is going to get number 20 in the Cage Rage Rumble. Let's find out who it's going to be. Is it going to be Mystic Mac or is it going to be AJ Scott?
Mystic Mac is number 19, and therefore number 20 we have AJ Scott.
AJ Scott. Can you send me quickly that ranking thing, Antoine? I'll try and get it on an image for you so you can get it up while you talk to the audience, maybe. But that is going to be an amazing tournament. It is going to be an amazing tournament.
At number 1, we're going to have a random fighter. It's still on the question who we're going to get into that tournament. Maybe we have some ideas, maybe not yet. He's going to fight, or she's going to fight, Yes Sirski, and the winner of that first fight is going to match up with X-Tacos. Then the winner of that second matchup is going to fight Kryptonite King. Kryptonite King is ranked in Cage Rage as well. Like we mentioned earlier, Crypto is where is he? Number 7, 3-2, 2,110 points, coming off 2 wins against Killshot in the first round knockout against Sparky and IC. So this guy is very much on fire right now. I'll tell you that. The winner of the fight is fighting Iron King, doing his debut on Cage Rage on Friday. After that, Sari Cascade is going to fight the winner of the previous matchup. Pigeon Scout is going to face the winner of that one. And then the winner of that fight is going to face Jinja Ninja. 9th appearance is by Wolf X I32I, who's going to eventually, if he wins against his opponent, face Quizworth. And then 11th appearance is Pudgy McPapi. 12th is 8044 Lopez, the undisputed, undefeated, second ever Cage Rage Xbox champion. 5-0, 8044 Lopez. Number 13, is he going to be the lucky 13 or maybe not? Notes MMA. He's going to eventually fight the champion there, so it might probably really lucky to be not number 19.
I mean, yes, we say that, but the champion could get beat. Like we're hypothetically saying the champion's going to do well, but somebody's going to be looking to upset the balance in the structure of Cage Rage. It's a great opportunity as well, especially with it only being a standing bang. So potentially fight the champion or somebody that's beat the champion, Gansho. That's the thing. You either fight the champion or someone that's beat him. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's the same. It's the same. It's the same aspect of Aphrodisiac. Aphrodisiac came along out of nowhere and started wiping people out. So let's move on to the next one.
I'd like to see Afro competing more often in Cage Rage because I believe he doesn't really like grapplers, in my opinion. But having in mind what type of striking this guy has, I believe a lot of grapplers are not even going to have a chance to get to his ground game to even taste that. But anyway, after that, we're going to have Bullworm LXR, who is going to do his debut in Cage Rage on Friday. He's going to fight the winner between Notes MMA and maybe Pudgy, maybe someone else, maybe Eddie. We'll see. After that, number 15 is AJ's the Pug. There's a lot of AJs in that tournament. I see 4 AJs right now. Maybe there's more. They just don't have it in their names, I guess. I don't know. AJ Spams is number 16, so we'll definitely see an AJ versus AJ matchup here.
I wonder how that's going to go down. I genuinely wonder how that's going to go down. Like, do you fight for it? Do you want to just lay down? I mean, if it's my team, we're scrapping out to the death.
Absolutely, yeah.
No holds back. Well, Zach beat me, so
just going
my
for
former
kill,
team.
At the end of the day, it's a cash prize tournament. It's not only for glory here. There's some moolah on the table. There's some moolah under the table as well, because you don't need to be the champion. You don't need to be the last man standing to get the money. You can only win the most fights, basically. You know, easy as that.
Yeah, 100%. You are correct, sir.
Jiu-Jitsu Rage, the former champion, number 17. Absolute beast there, bro. I mean, it's quite unfortunate, his story, in my opinion, because he actually beat the current champion. He beat him once, but due to technical issues, we was not able to actually stream that fight on Cage Rage. So technically, this fight was not accepted in the rankings. And after that, the champ got beaten by Eddie, and now Eddie is undefeated. It's kind of like the Costa story with the Ultimate Fighter, bro. Don't you agree? It's kind of like the Costa story of the from Ultimate Fighter. He actually got defeated there, but it doesn't count on his record. And now, well, if he became the champion, it was going to be the same story. But Eddie's story is even better if you think about it. He's already the champion.
Yeah,
he's undefeated.
I mean, yeah, Eddie showed that he was a high-level competitor and he could read his opponent and make some amazing adjustments as well after suffering a loss. So we did run that back as well. We had to run that back, obviously, because of the technical difficulties. But it was just a great fight all around from both guys. Neither guy lost stock, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
It was a fantastic fight. But yeah, this tournament's just going to be absolutely fire, and I've managed to do that, Gancho. I'm just going to send you it all right now.
Shout out to Mr. Humble Dink, guys. I mean, if you still haven't hit that follow button, if you still haven't hit the subscription button, if you still haven't hit the like button, please do it. Not for Cage Rage, do it for Mr. Humble Dink, because I'll be honest with you, the amount of work and the amount of ideas, like, forget the work, forget the design that he's doing, all the mental help that he's doing, because I'm a stupid monkey, you know, I'm dumb as fuck sometimes. I need help, I need someone to advise me, and I need someone to share my crazy ideas, and I need someone to say, man, that idea is dope, that idea is crazy. Sometimes I need someone to tell me, man, I don't know, this idea is shit. I guess you need to reevaluate.
He needs somebody to tell him to pull the rules up for the Cage Rage Rumble right now. He needs somebody to tell him to pull up this nice fixture that I've just sent him as well. That's the type of stuff we do, but it takes a team to run. It takes a team of people to run a league, not just one person, and a team of people to run any sort of business. So we appreciate all of our team, every single one of the people that help us out. I'm not going to go through names because there's about 20 different people, but you know who you are. You know the amount of work you do. You know the help you give us. So thank you, everybody. As Gancho's pulling that up, it looks like just a crazy lineup, to be honest, Gancho. This is going to be an amazing tournament tomorrow.
Shout out to the sponsor, by the way. Gabriel Torres. You can follow him on Twitch. Gabriel Torres 0219.
100%. Gabriel Torres is a massive boxing fan, and he's just an all-time G, man. He's just a great guy. Go and follow him. Let's go champ in his chat and see what he says. He'll know exactly where you come from. All time great. Tonight we're going to raid somebody as well after we've read the rules, after we've done anything. So stick around for another 10 minutes, guys, and we're gonna read through the Xbox stuff. Look at the way this is lined up. Look at the rules, and then we're going to raid MMA Marks, because MMA Marks tonight is doing a tournament, a cash prize tournament for a lot of money. Sorry, Gancho, is that from size correctly? Yes. No,
I'm just
it's
checking
not.
if Marks is. Yeah, he's live already as well. So,
I don't think we can. It's not sized properly, that Gancho. Sorry.
it's not?
No, it's just off. We're missing number 5 and someone else. I don't know why. 5 and 6.
Oh yeah.
Oops. My bad.
I
My
just
bad. You guys aren't fighting.
It's okay, guys. I mean, that's what happens with live shows. I mean, sometimes we're so much in a rush to get stuff going.
Let's get the rules right. So I'm going to explain to you guys how we're going to do the streaming right now. If you're listening, we're going to clip this back and send it to you guys in the chat as well, so you can hear it. So this is how we're going to stream. Number 1 and number 2, the random and yes sir are going to decide who's going to stream. Between them two, they're the first 2 people that decide who's going to stream. From then on, the winner of that fight will stream, and from then on, the winner. So if a winner goes on a run of 6 or 7 fights, we're not changing stream every time. Whoever wins the fight, if you weren't streaming and you win a fight, you then set up a stream after you win your fight immediately. You get your stream set up, and we get going from there. And that's how we're going to do the full tournament, just because last time we had some ideas that didn't quite work, and that seemed to be the best idea, especially when Sickwar went on a 11 or 12 fight win streak. There was no point in changing that over every time, and it becomes a lot easier for us. So to avoid all of the confusion, the winner will constantly stream apart from number 1 and number 2.
Exactly.
That's as simple as it can get. The weight classes changes every 3 fights, so we'll start on a weight class and we'll do a poll probably at the start of the stream. Then the weight class will change and we'll do a poll. The viewers can vote on that on the poll. Fight number 1 is the first fighter pick. The winner of number 1 keeps the fighter. You keep the fighter for that weight class, so you can't keep changing the fighter. You've got to stay. You pick Leon Edwards for welterweight. You've got to stick with Leon Edwards for welterweight till it changes weight class. But then you get the option to pick another fighter, and obviously if you're the winner, you get the first fighter pick. So if you go in with bantamweight like Fabio did, the legend, he picked Nunes and just wrecked everyone. So
Destroyed everyone, literally.
Yeah.
And it was all first round knockouts as well.
Very simple, guys. Very, very simple.
Absolutely.
And obviously on Saturday we have another event as well. It's the fight, the massive card between Rayhan and one of my former teammates, KIA Matrix, or I don't know what to call him anymore. Is he Arse Matrix? Is he A55 Matrix? We'll have to ask him. But I think he's Arse Matrix, which is interesting. But we'll find out. I'm just going to read the fight card out to you guys as you are in the stream. Fight card tomorrow is absolutely hyped. It's Rayhan versus Matrix is the main event. Eddie Lopez versus Slim Balls is the co-main for the Xbox title. AK Gavin versus Ruthless Omni for the main event of the main card. KIA Ben versus Scott Hector, high rank fight. Note versus Crypto Night King, so Crypto gets another spot. Sick War versus Deadman. This low on the card. Sick War versus Deadman, crazy. One of my personal favourite highlights of the fight, the Moroccan Lion versus none other than the boss of Cage Rage. Beat the boss. It's going to be a beat the boss fight. You know we like to beat the boss, guys. It's going to be beat the boss. It's going to be beat Ganshaw. KIAW versus Wooden Empire. Stoyan versus me. Mr. Humble think that's going to be a great fight. Stoyan, you're going down tomorrow, brother. Lee McGrath versus A55 Silky. Thor May versus EBJ. Pablo in the Trap versus Lozara Bro. Luba versus Tree Lee. Wow. UFC Proxer KIA versus one of my teammates versus Vanille the Tiger, one of Gancho's teammates. Super Ottoman versus Nukes, MMA Skills versus Eagle Rush, and Robert Mora versus Simic Pimich. It's gonna be crazy.
Absolute
crazy
banger of a card. I'm telling you, this card is easily going to be the best event that has happened in a while. I'm telling you. I mean,
I think that might be everything we need to tell everyone today. We're gonna just go raid MMA Marks. Is that right, Goncho? Do you need to tell anyone anything? Oh, Go buy my merch from Cage Rage UFC 4. I think it's up there right now. You can go buy my Mr. Humble Dink or KIA Humble merch. I designed it myself. I always design all the KIA stuff myself. And you can go and support Cage Rage. None of the money goes to me, I promise you. I don't want any of the money going to me. Gancho knows this, what I'm like. I want the money going into tournaments. I want money going into the community. I want money going into Twitch streams, things like that. I don't take any of this money. I don't need it. So the money all gets invested back into the community that you buy for this shirt. Not one single penny will go to me, I promise you that. So buy the KIA Humble merch if you'd like to support me. If not, I understand. I can be annoying sometimes.
The merch is dope, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm going to buy that shirt just because I like it. I don't give a fuck about KIA Humble, bro. I mean, I'm not a big fan. I'm going to whoop his ass most probably in Cage Rage. But see, the t-shirt is really cool. I don't know who did it, but apparently he paid some good designer.
You can fuck right off, right? So we're getting with that. I'm about to buy an Xbox. I'm digging the Final Fantasy credits music. Right, I'm just gonna put the guys. I know there's only 5 of us now, which is damn. I'm sucks that there's only 5 of us. But go and hit that link in the chat and go and say hello to MMA Max. He's doing a massive tournament tonight. There's some incredible talent in this tournament. Absolute beasts, top to bottom. I'm gonna tell you right now who's in it. It's Yanks 4D. It's Aphrodisiac. It's 11 Bravo. It's Davey H, it's Sick War, it's Thor, Word Life, Elite Stacks, Rayhan, Peacemaker, Death Punch, Sluglord, Hokage, Beast Mode Magic, Yerda, and EBJ, and I'm also a replacement, so I might get in that tournament, but we'll see. Go and buy my merch, go and follow MMA Marks, hit that link, tell him we love him, tell him we're coming to watch his tournament. Let's go, guys. Cage Rage Rumble, 9 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. UK.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time. Be here with us. We'll be streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, mainly on Twitch. That's where most of the people are. And now, go and enjoy the Marks tournament. I'll be joining the comment